What's the deal? I'm Dale Cover.
That was perfect. Was that timed?
And welcome. We're live. Welcome to the episode of the podcast. I'm here with Leonie Perez and Anthony P. Smith.
Why you gotta put the T, man?
Yeah,
Everybody knows
put
me.
a
I'm
government.
A-Dub now.
Theodore.
I done flipped it. I'm A-Dub now. That's it.
Theodore.
Yeah, I know. Why do you have to repeat it?
Dang, he put the whole government out there.
Yeah,
Do-do-do.
So if you can't find him on Facebook, he's using his middle name
man. Yeah.
Exactly.
for his second profile.
Yeah, you are amazing.
This is how we do it.
You are amazing.
Now I
Just stop.
gotta do a lot of
Just stop.
editing now. I gotta do a lot.
No, this is gold. You don't have to edit this. This is perfect.
All right, but we are here. We are here with
We got a very special guest.
special guest.
My man Lupe representing the Taste of Rhode Island.
Yes.
Yum yum.
And he brought us a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
We
man.
got the review. Normally we do a review, we go to you, but this time it's to us.
The review is
Wow.
coming to you guys. So
Yeah.
Got a little smorgasbord happening here.
yes. So thank you, Lupe, for
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes. So
Hope you guys are hungry.
we are hungry, but before we jump into that,
Yeah.
we gotta find out, let the people know who
Yeah,
you are, what
absolutely.
you do.
Just some guy, that just loves food. End of segment. Let's eat. No, I'm just kidding. No, the Taste of Rhode Island. It's a food event coming up June 6th. As far as myself, originally from California, we touched base a little bit about this
Yes.
earlier.
Which this shirt? That's
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. No,
He's
I'm not
repping.
making a statement right now.
I don't know.
I don't have
Why
my.
you supposed to just
I don't,
button this
right
right
here.
Yeah, just button that one.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm out of here, dude. This is, no, just kidding.
I'm over here
I
wearing
don't know.
red.
Yeah.
I feel a little,
It's called unity. No,
Yes, I like
Yeah,
that.
his name is Bupe.
yeah, I can't use that. I know what to do. I don't. Do most people know those rules?
I just learned about them last week.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Good timing.
Originally from California, moved here. I'll be honest with you. I hated Rhode Island. The Rhode Island weather rather.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't used to snow. Hated it. Was gonna move, but I ended up meeting a very awesome guy named DJ Buck.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
know
know if you-
DJ Buck. I know DJ Buck.
DJ Buck. He
That's
was
a while back.
Yeah, this is a while back. I don't know, we were talking about Skippy Whites, and
Yeah,
you were
that's
like,
a
"You're
while
showing your
back.
age, Lupe." I'm like, she thought I was 20, so she's my side boo.
Yeah.
Well, she's 50,
a
so
sugar
everybody
mama
looks
right
like
there.
that.
Just
She
kidding.
just turned 50. So
It's not
yeah.
like, it's
Happy
not
birthday, by
Latino
the way.
skin thing.
Thank you.
So yeah, but I ended up staying. Buck was an amazing DJ at the time. He was the only hip hop DJ that was like that. The clubs allowed them to play hip hop in the clubs, and I think part of it was because he was on the radio. And I linked up with him. He kind of talked me into staying. He's like, "I would really love for you to be part of the Hot 106 family." This is when it was independent in Pawtucket, not before the conglomerate
Oh,
bought
this
it.
was when it
I don't
was Kicks
even know about
106.
No, it was right after Kicks, but like around that time.
As it was
Yeah,
trending.
it was around 2001, 2002 time. And
History
so
lesson.
I ended up working with him. He had me have some fun on a commercial. I forget what the commercial was, but it was for like a car dealership. And he's like, "Dude, you sound amazing. Let's have some fun." And that turned into working part-time to being a full-time on-air personality. And then that kind of transitioned into doing marketing for the radio station. And then that, when after 10 years, you're like, I need to do something else, So after
I
that,
think you gave me a free CD because I used to win CDs all the time.
Oh,
at the
probably,
contest.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would go to the Pawtucket office and pick up my CDs. I
Yeah.
didn't own a CD player.
yeah,
But I was always like, caller number 3 was win a CD, and that was me.
yeah.
How you not own a CD player in 2001?
I was a single mother and I was poor. Hello.
You should let someone else have
But
it.
the CDs was my how
Yeah.
you say my like.
She used them as coasters.
No, but I think that,
Yeah.
I
She
used
was
to go
classy.
there.
It was a fun building. I mean, it was like kind of this vibe. Everybody just come chill with some food, and then obviously, they had a company bought them, and they like to streamline things, get it corporate, which I totally understand. But during those days, those were like it was almost like college radio. Like literally, I was sitting there like I was sitting next to P Diddy, and then Busta Rhymes used to be there. They don't do that kind of stuff anymore, which and they used to do promo shows with the artists where it would be free, and I don't know, the whole game has changed. But anyways, after those 10 years, had a lot of fun, met a lot of contacts, used to host a lot of clubs. Sadly, there's not that many clubs anymore in Providence. There used to be.
Coming back.
Man, we used to have fun.
Yeah,
Confetti.
yeah. Confetti.
all those
If
when
you can get in, yeah.
yeah, the Strand when it
Yes.
was Envy at the Strand, and Prov and all those places were just jumping.
Yeah.
Even Thayer Street had a couple places going on. But so after that, kind of just transitioned into doing marketing for the restaurants. And, fast forward to today, we started doing a lot of expos, a lot of, 1,000-person attended type of events. And that's what we do now. And, we're so excited to
Awesome
kind of
story.
just working with Rhode Island restaurants and different brands, helping them grow. Everybody talks about eating local, doing local. And, we kind of just want to, put a period at the end of that with these type of events. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
And this event has really, I've never had a chance to sit down and talk to the owner of Iggy's, the owner of like Warwick Ice Cream,
Yeah.
all these like hallmark brands in Rhode Island. Warwick Ice Cream, 4th generation. They're still, and he's like our age, so he's ready to take it to the next level. And it was exciting to see like his plans. Granny Squibs. I mean, some of the things that they told me about. Yeah, I'll have to show you how to open this. There's a special way how to open this right here.
So we're gonna get to that
Yeah,
later.
we'll get to that.
Listen, I'm here,
Okay.
but my mouth is watering.
That was a nice way.
I know.
to
I haven't
put it
had
down.
breakfast, so this is brunch.
Yeah.
We brunching today. So yeah, it's going to be a fun event, and I'm excited to kind of learn a little more about the restaurants, helping the restaurant industry grow here in Rhode Island.
Sweet.
So
Wow.
Awesome.
That's great. We love what you're doing, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad we connected.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
This is nice.
I mean, food helps. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's
Food
true.
is good.
it's the international language, man. I tell you, I've traveled internationally, and the way you make friends is by going out to eat and just meeting people at the restaurants and stuff like that. So it's a great connector.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every time I leave the house now, I'm just gonna carry a sandwich.
Wait.
Hey,
want
go
mine?
down.
You like peanut butter and jelly? I like peanut butter and jelly.
Right, you get into a fight. I got a gift card. Back up. Where do you want to go?
Oh,
We can do 2 for 20.
Yeah,
or
2
we
for
can-
20.
Or we can shoot the fair one.
Wow.
So, so what do we have here, bro?
So today we have food from the barn.
From the barn? And where's barn located?
They're relatively new, but they're inside of the New England Sports Village here in Attleboro. They're obviously a border city, but I consider Seekonk, Fall River, Attleboro. They're part of Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
be honest. A lot of Rhode Islanders shop there, so a lot of our money goes there. So
A lot of Rhode
Yeah.
Islanders live here.
yeah, right. So they should be part of Rhode
Yeah,
Island
vice versa.
in
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
So they're inside of New England Sports Village, and it's this big village that some big investors came in, and they're going to be building indoor-outdoor facilities. So right now they have indoor ice rinks. They're going to do indoor like Olympic pools and stuff like that. And this is the first restaurant in there, and
Okay.
they were one of the first ones to sign up. So we're really
Okay, so-
excited. So inside they have, I don't know if the people can see it, but
Yeah, we'll bring it up
let's
to
do
them.
one
I'll
of
bring it
these
up.
things.
I'll do it.
Oh, you're going to do one of those?
Yes, I'm the van. I'm here.
Yeah. Don't get too close
Yeah,
though.
that's why I
Not
said don't.
too
That's why I said don't do what you did. Earlier.
Don't drop it, man.
Because
Yes.
the focus.
See?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Wow.
That looks good.
So they have a New England, a New
Heavy
York
blade
brick
board.
oven, one of those that turn,
Okay.
Okay.
and that's why you get that
Wicked
rustic,
heavy.
nice, beautiful burn on the outside.
I love it.
And then they have this, look at this buffalo bowl here,
Oh man.
That's a buffalo
It's-
bowl.
but it's like it's a pizza crust. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I saw him make that. That's not like some places save
So
time and money.
buffalo bowl.
They get them pre-made.
Pre-made or whatever.
Yeah.
These guys make
With
everything
chips.
from scratch. So
Straight up.
and we got
Nice.
some chippy chips for that.
And then we have this
Wow.
with close. From where?
So yeah, these here we
Granny
go.
Squibs?
So
Okay.
everybody grab one of these.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is Granny Squibs.
All right.
Local iced tea. They do phenomenal. You can find them at Whole Foods everywhere else. But it's a really fun. What happened? It's a really fun company, and what they like you to do is, they have a process on how to open this. And basically, what you do is you grab your granny, right?
Grab it up. Got it.
Turn over your granny,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna spank your granny
Okay.
to mix in all the. So now, now you're spanking your granny. Yeah, you gotta spank your abuelita right here, just like that. And then what that does,
Upper pressure.
it gets everything nice and going. You just make sure you get that pop. Boom.
Ooh. All right. I like
Ah.
that.
And we got
I like
different
that.
flavors. I see.
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
mojito lime.
And these are
Mojito lime.
and these
I've
are
got lemon.
and these are unsweetened. So
Unsweetened.
obviously,
Yes.
if you like a little sweet, they have those varieties as well.
Okay,
So
unsweetened
he's
grain
trying
squibs,
Sally's
organic
lemon.
iced tea. I like
Yeah,
it.
this is a Sally's lemon. I like this one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what I'm doing, obviously, since we're doing this, I figured we would get the unsweetened to balance things out for a little bit.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Try a little bit of that.
yeah.
Mojito.
Try a little bit of mojito.
I'm trying the mojito.
And I'm not I don't want to promote this, but I would be lying if I didn't say you can mix this with your favorite liqueur,
Yeah.
Okay.
especially the mojito one.
Your spirits.
I gotta
your
say
spirits.
that-
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
spirits. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the proper terminology.
No, this is really good.
The mojito's really lovely. I like that.
Yeah. So they.
Yeah, the mojito does. It has a nice like
You want to try my lemon in
like
a
a
little
nice
cup?
lime, but still tea.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
sometimes you have a flavor that just overpowers what it's
it.
supposed to
Do you
be.
want-
And sometimes the reason why
Like
folks like
Sure.
these too is it's unsweetened. Sometimes the sweetener that they use is overpowering. That's part
Yeah.
of the taste that you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, it's whatever I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I want mine sweetened, sometimes not. So they
Yeah,
have different
but you got
varieties.
your choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And this company, they just got two new owners jumped on, and
Okay.
they're our age, so they're bringing a lot of which one's
Is
that
this one sweetened?
None of them sweet.
Yeah, none of them are sweetened.
None of them
This-
sweet. These are all
This
regular
lemon
flavors.
is.
That lemon is popping.
Yeah.
I like that lemon. It hit you right there. That little gland. You
Yeah.
I like that.
So it's a nice refreshing.
Wow,
thing.
lemon got its own natural thing.
Yeah.
So they have,
Nice.
they're going to be at a bunch of events. Obviously, they'll be at the Taste of Rhode Island on June 6th. And,
Okay.
so yeah, we're really excited to be working with them. They're obviously going to be expanding their footprint.
good.
Oh, I just named a word. Footprint. And so we're excited to see them grow. So
Cool.
I just love to see these brands grow, man. To be
Nice.
honest with you, yeah.
Nice.
Because if they
Awesome.
grow, there's more money here. We can all start balling out of control.
All right,
Yeah,
so let's
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is, guy.
let's dig in and let's see what's going on. I'm
Right.
liking this buffalo chicken, so I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna go plain Jane for right
You're
now.
gonna go plain
like,
Jane?
like,
What do you got
like,
now?
like as an appetizer.
So you got
Okay.
buffalo chicken over there. You
got
got
buffalo
some
chicken.
pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. It looks like they sprinkle a little parm on it.
Yeah.
You got a plain cheese,
Plain cheese.
and then
yeah.
we have this.
There's
There's you right here.
There's what's it, mushroom. This looks
They
so
always
good.
been eyeing the mushroom for
so what they
long.
do, right? So what they do, it looks like they put regular mushrooms, but they also like blend it and make it into a sauce, so it's on there,
Yes.
almost like a pasta sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea.
And then it
Ooh,
has,
the chicken.
and then
The chicken
cheese.
is. The chicken is
It caught you, huh?
alubao. Yeah, it caught me off
It
guard. I
caught you.
couldn't speak.
It caught you.
The
That's what
chicken
you
is
get.
flavors.
Flavored.
Oh.
It's in there.
Alubao, you know what I mean? Like it's not just chicken thrown on there.
Right.
They season
Right.
the chicken.
Okay.
That's what it tastes like to me.
All right, let me get a little bite. I like, to be honest with you, I like the size of it. I like how, you know what I mean? Because, like, to me, being able to do this with a pizza and the toppings stay on is important to me.
You
know?
always have to wait
Well,
a solid like 3-5 minutes before eating your pizza. You know what I mean?
wow. Wow, right?
And I'm gonna tell you guys a little quick secret about me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is
I used to be, I was never skinny, right?
Okay.
But high school football, you have
Right.
that body where like, you got a couple extra pounds. This is why I'm the size that I am today.
Okay.
Someone turned me out.
Okay.
I dipped my pizza in ranch.
Oh, no.
That is, I know.
Oh, no, he did not.
Yep.
Oh, no, he did not.
I had, especially because
Alright.
I'm not a crust guy.
Oh, you're not it's good with the crust.
It's good with the crust.
It's good
but
with the crust.
Every third bite, I like to just
Give it a little,
get a little dab.
get a little dab. A little
got
dab on it.
I gotta
Well, a
try
little
it.
crazy.
Though. We gotta
Yeah,
try,
try
it.
it.
guys. We gotta try it.
We'll try it.
so the chicken buffaloes are
me
actually
tell you
very
something.
delicious.
While you're trying this, that mushroom is slamming.
Is it? I'm gonna
It's
have
like a creamy mushroom type of sauce.
Yeah,
like
it looks like they probably did with a heavy cream. I think they did.
yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I could take that mushroom sauce and put it on
That's
all
really
kinds
good.
of other stuff.
Mm.
You tasting it now?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, now hold up.
I can put on all kinds of
I
other
did.
stuff.
So I have a little bit of everything just because of that.
The ranch with the
Okay.
pizza. Let me try
Because
this.
I don't
So-
want to overdo it.
Yeah.
Gotta stick with my girly figure, but I just tasted
Alright,
the
let me-
mushroom one. It tastes like a very good stuffed mushroom that was made at a gourmet restaurant. It's very yummy.
That is good.
Yeah, and the culinary staff there, one of the managers and one of the chefs, Roberto Franco, he's worked in a plethora of places in Providence that have that kind of, twist to it, the gourmet twist. So
Yeah,
they
it's
wanted
really
kind of to
good.
spice it up. They wanted to make sure that they got the perfect equipment, because half of it is the equipment. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can have the best ingredients, but if you don't know how to utilize them and you don't have the right equipment, it's gonna come out.
Well, I'm glad you said that
Yeah.
because I'm really picky when it comes to pizza.
Yeah.
Like this pizza is perfect.
Like, look at this
Here's
crust.
why.
It's-
The crust is
It's crispy and you got that. It's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's got crunch to it, but it's also soft. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's not
Yeah.
soggy. And I'm
Yeah.
always like, why? I'm
And there's
always
enough
like,
sauce. I mean, there's enough sauce. You're not feeling like it's dry. It's
Yeah,
just.
they did a good job. So it's the equipment because I'm always like, okay, you
It
got a
goes
pizza
perfect.
place, you want to make money. Why is your pizza not good? If I had a pizza shop, I'll just make sure my pizza's good.
Yep.
I figure what you're saying is the equipment. that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this place is in Attleboro, and I'm always
Attleboro.
looking for a good pizza
Oh, yeah.
place, you know, because I don't really do the Papagino's
Mm-hmm.
too much and stuff like that. So,
I tell everybody, if you find me in a chain restaurant, I'm giving you permission to hit me. That's how dedicated I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like every once in a while, will I go to Dunkin' Donuts? Sure.
Try to get a coffee.
Sure. They're based out of Mass. I give myself a pass. You know what I mean?
yeah, Dunkin' Donuts gets a
Right. They get a pass. So, you know, certain brands like that.
Yeah.
And if I know if the franchisee,
Starbucks don't get a pass.
no, Starbucks don't get a pass. Plus, there's way better coffee than Starbucks here in Rhode Island. No, you know, no, I'm sorry to Starbucks. You know, they're doing their thing.
No, they're throwing.
These brands are going to be okay, to be honest with you. If the four of us don't ever shop at Starbucks, they're going to be okay.
Yes.
But ABC Coffee Company isn't.
Right.
So if we support them, they stay in business. They're hiring. You know, if we start having kids, they're going to hire our teenage sons and daughters. You know what I mean? It's.
And where's AB?
Oh,
you're
that was an example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
But now I got to start.
I'm
Since
like,
we're promoting
where's
it.
that at? Because I'll go check a look.
But that makes sense. People don't realize that.
It's a full circle thing, man.
If you take your cash and you go to one of these big chains, that money leaves your community and it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
But if you go to a mom and pop shop,
Yeah.
whether it's a restaurant or a bicycle shop or anything,
Anything.
that money goes to the family, it goes to their children, it goes to the barber shop. You know what I mean?
And the
It
local farms
bounces.
where they get the products.
It's exactly. So it's gonna bounce around your community multiple times,
Yeah.
and that's one of the things that, you know, if you want strong, vibrant communities, you have to support and stay within the community.
Yeah.
So if there's anything you all can take away from this, it is stay local and support your local mom and pop shops, and don't go to these big restaurant places where you
And
know.
to be honest with you, the
everything's
local.
frozen, right?
Here's the thing. It's
Yeah.
Frozen and microwave. A lot of those places. I'm not
balance.
gonna name them because I don't want you to have to edit so much.
right.
But
Yeah.
it's just all slapped into. But this is made with love and loving the
No, not
community.
that other places not made with love.
Right.
But when you go to your
Yeah,
local
I don't know.
places, they get a familiar face. They see you in the neighborhood. They know who you are, and you get to build that relationship with them. You know what I mean? They start to know you by name. Like if I go into certain spots, there's certain spots in my neighborhood. They kind of already know me. They already
Yeah.
kind of know what order I'm gonna go with. You know, so as soon as I come in, they go, "Hey, Aunt, yo, you want this? All right, cool." And I'm all set. You know,
And
if
here's
they
the
got
thing,
something
what-
new, they say, "Hey, want
what-
to try something new?"
What kind of environment do you want to build? Do you want to build more of that, or do you
Yeah.
want to be like 36, next 37? You're like, all right, I guess so. You know what I mean? And you start building rapport, and you know,
funny.
it's.
I know, right?
No, I'm just saying it
No,
is
that's the
true.
truth, though. It's the truth.
And trust me, I get it. I always tell everybody we are technically addicted to chain restaurants, and again, there's nothing wrong with them, but we're addicted to them. So I say, like, you know, every 10th meal, start working it down a little bit. Every 10th meal,
Yeah.
say, I want to check out that place, like the burrito. You guys did a thing at Burrito Bowl.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes,
Burrito
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so, you know, obviously there used to be cilantro in my area. I just moved to East Providence, and I was like, I gotta find something. So I went to Burrito Bowl, and trust me, they are more thankful than the chain version. I don't want you to edit too much again, but you know what I mean. So, because then you're just a number. You want to be a number. You want to be a person and part of the community.
Yeah.
That's all it really comes
Yeah.
down to.
And that's one of the things I'm learning too, and I think the podcast is helping in general, and also being a comedian that, you know, where also the community is looking for support. So,
Yeah.
So you kind of realize that, you know, if you want it to work, you kind of have to go that route. So like you said, every 10th meal or whatever, just sometimes you have to go out of your way. And, and I think that's what the thing is with the chain. They're always right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're like
the chain is right around
They're
the
like
corner.
right around the corner for you.
Yeah, they're
so you
gonna
might
be
have
alright.
to drive a little bit more and go out of your way just a little bit, but it's worth it. in the
And
long
again, like chain restaurants, right?
So good. Everything's perfect.
Here's the thing: don't be against something. Be pro something, right? So don't be against chain. Just be pro local.
run. Right. That,
You know
that's
what I
a
mean?
good way to put it.
So like,
Balance.
you know, balance. And there's some restaurants, like if they are a chain, if I happen to know the owner or the person that owns it and they happen to be living here, as opposed to some guy who is in California and just having checks sent to him,
Yeah.
I'll still support. You know what I mean? Or if I know that the whole staff is literally from here and not just like a bunch of people that they flew in from Tennessee. You know what I mean? To save money somehow. So there are some wiggle rooms if you're trying to go as crazy as I do when it goes to local. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just the way we do it, man. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you've been
Great,
traveling
man.
around. If someone says to you like best pizza joint, you're gonna say
Best pizza
joint.
am I traveling out of state?
this here, nah, locally. 'cause
Oh,
it's
you-
like
oh,
the
See,
taste of Rhode
here's the
Island.
thing. Here's the thing.
You like
Taste
them
of Rhode
all.
Island.
If you come down to me and we're talking food, it's never black and white like that. I want to sit down with you and I need to study you. How do you like your crust? What kind of toppings do you like? What style?
answer.
Pizzas
Good
aren't
answer.
all the same.
Yeah.
Right.
See, me,
This is
I get
You have a deep
criticized.
dish. You have a
I
deep
get
dish.
criticized all the time because even though I'm from New England and North and everything like
Yeah.
that, I love Chicago style pizza. I like it
Which
better
is
than
deep
thin
dish,
crust.
Right, deep dish.
No, it's
I
not
like
deep
thin
dish.
and fire.
Deep dish is kind of different sometimes, depending on because some people call deep dish some different things.
Right, or stuffed pizza.
what I
Is
mean?
another word they
for
use.
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my kind of thing.
Yeah,
Thin,
no, I like
fire
a
roasted. In fact,
Chicago
when I make my
style.
own,
Yeah,
I put it
that's
on
what
an
I
open
got. I've
fire
been
in
to
the
Chicago.
backyard when I used to have my house. We
You get pizza this
in the
day.
backyard.
It's all cheesy. You're like, yep.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like to
I
me,
feel the
this
South.
is good pizza. Don't get me wrong, but because I'm, I'm New England and I'm
Tried the
close to
wings
New
now,
York,
so we got wings.
people go, "How do you like, Chicago style pizza?" And I'm like, "Yo, it's different. Everybody has their different
Yeah.
things." So for me, if I talk to him, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, where's the best place to get a Chicago-like style pizza?" I already know what he's gonna say because I go to the same place. But
With the type of toppings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like this thing right here, right, the buffalo dip, that's a new item. They didn't always have that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
in
So
fact, let's try
yeah, I
it.
know.
Get into that.
Lupe, have you tried that one?
He
That
was
one- no,
going
no.
to.
So
Yeah,
the
I was
four of
going
us
to,
tried
and
it for
then
the
you
first
guys keep
time.
asking me questions. I'm like, yo, can I get some
Lupe
eating
was
time?
Lupe was like, my blood sugar's going down. Stop asking me questions.
Look at that.
Wow.
I don't want to reach over people, so. The wings, by the way, I'm having the wings very good.
Anthony will help me
Well,
out. Help her out, Aunt.
I'll get you one.
Oh, and then they melted cheese on top too.
Yeah.
That one's good.
I like the ranch twist to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up now. I want this one.
No, what I like about that one
Wow, look at this.
is what I gotta say I like about their buffalo chicken pizza. This place. Normally you get like either like like chunks of chicken or like slices of chicken,
And then
whatever.
with a drizzle or something.
Yeah, with a drizzle. So you get very big pieces of chicken. With
Yeah.
this, it's kind of like it's more fine. It's
Yeah,
more.
they,
It seems like they shred it up
Yeah,
a little
they,
bit.
They definitely shred it. Yeah.
And so when you dip it, you're not dipping and getting a big chunk. You're getting a nice little like
All right, I got you.
creamy, chickeny.
Yeah.
Let me try it. Ooh, and it's got
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
try
it's
that
got
one.
nice. It has like fresh mozzarella. Like
It's kind of just like the mushroom. How you said the mushroom was. The sauce is.
Oh.
It's like a buffalo chicken, almost a sauce, but you can still taste
It's
pieces
spicy.
of chicken.
Wait.
Let him just
Yeah.
enjoy it. Let him get
See,
it.
this is what I love about food too, right? I got my crust here with a little bit of sauce.
Wait.
I got some buffalo dip with a little bit of ranch. I mean, this is life right here. This is life, man.
Pura vida.
Yeah, this is life.
Yeah, I like how he made his own little combo out of that.
Life right
He's
now.
giving you life hacks, food
Yeah.
hacks.
The
Food
chicken
hacks.
wings. The chicken wings are very flavorful. Been adobado, you know.
Yeah.
You're right, Aunt. This is good.
It is. It got like it's creamy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, and they also put that. What kind of cheese is that?
It was ricotta.
Your ricotta cheese.
Oh, that's ricotta. So this is ricotta, the big chunk.
They got
Yeah.
ricotta
I
and
thought that was-
mozzarella
I
and
thought that was
mozzarella.
fresh mozzarella.
Yeah, no, it's both.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I like a white pizza.
Yeah.
I got the ricotta and everything. So this place right here is like, for me, it would be great because I always like a white pizza with a lot of different cheese. So when I see that ricotta
Man.
and all this stuff, I'm going,
Yeah.
with
What's it-
infused with the toppings. I'm
Yeah.
like,
What's the name of this place again? For people that just joined?
This
The
is called
Barn.
the Barn,
The
and
Barn.
they're in Attleboro, inside of New England Sports Village.
I'm sorry, I'm quiet, but I don't like
Man.
talking when
And
I'm
they just
eating.
started doing delivery. I think they're going to be signing up, or if they haven't already have, with Grubhub and all those
Really?
the big guys. So
Attleboro just got better,
Yeah.
people. Seriously, because I was
I want to
looking
get a
for
little
a
piece of cheese.
good
man.
pizza spot.
Wow, this mushroom.
and we have
right?
at the event we have. I mean, think about it. We're enjoying this,
Yeah,
right?
finish it real quick.
Imagine being able to go to the event and trying 50 different places.
So
So,
tell us
yeah,
about
yeah.
your event. What is it like?
Right.
'Cause I never been. You ever been to
So like a
event
tasting
that?
on this kind of
I've
scale.
heard of it,
Yeah,
but I wasn't able to get to it.
yeah.
But like I said, I've heard of it.
Yeah. So essentially, we're at the Crown Plaza
in Warwick. Yep.
Excuse me. It's June 6th, 6 to 10, and it's going to be 50 plus. It keeps growing, by the way. I'm going to be candid here. We were like, hey, let's start off with 25,
Okay.
but we've exploded. There's going to be about 50 plus now. We've had to expand to different parts of the hotel.
Okay.
They're kind of yelling at us like this is your limit, and we're trying to finagle the bagel to like maybe set up outside too, right? And we have like
Finagle the bagel, I
we're
like
trying-
that.
I got a lot of quotes.
And we have we keep adding elements to it. So there's going to be music. We're doing free valet with United Valet,
Nice.
who's actually a participant. We also have a charity aspect to it because everything I do, literally 100% of everything I do, has a charity aspect to it.
Awesome.
So we teamed up with the May organization for the homeless, and what they do is they work with that population and kind of for their type of needs, their specific needs. So Martina is the director of that, and she does an amazing job. So when we were thinking of who to team up with, she was a no-brainer.
Shout
So-
out to Martina.
Yeah, every single show that we do, we'll have a different one, different organization, and kind of something that's near dear to my co-producer, who I'm doing it with, Pat Cruz. Kind of who we meet in the community. Kind of when you have boots on the ground, you kind of see what organizations are really doing the good work. Again, local, right? She's a local organization. It's not one of the big ones. They're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So we try to find these little local organizations that are really doing the work in the community, and she's one of them. So we're really excited and humbled to even be working with her. So
Awesome.
yeah, so 50 plus restaurants. We're gonna have. I don't know if you guys like to drink. We have some craft beers there, some wine. Narragansett beer is gonna be there. Whalers is gonna be there.
I had that for the first time yesterday. I was
The-
at the Abbey, and that was amazing.
The Whalers.
The
yeah.
Whalers beer.
Yeah, I'm going.
IPA.
Yeah, the IPA. Yeah. And I wasn't in the very beginning. I wasn't a big beer drinker, and I think I found my taste buds with the IPA, and now I love beer.
Well, these two love IPAs.
Same
Yeah,
thing with
yeah.
me.
Them
Like I
two
didn't really
love
drink.
I wasn't
like
really
it,
a beer drinker. Yeah,
But I
yeah.
had a friend. He's like really into beer.
Yeah.
So I started reading up on it and understanding it more, and I found my groove. I like IPAs and I like stouts. Yeah. So
Yeah, and these last 3 to 5 years that I love about Rhode Island is you're seeing all these craft breweries, like small batch craft, like small numbered that are coming out, and it's just amazing that the food scene is growing like that.
Yep.
And the thing I like about the food scene too is that you're seeing these brands working with each other.
Yeah.
Like Warwick Ice Cream does a coffee milk ice cream with Autocrat.
Yes.
And I don't know if I'm allowed to speak on this, but he's also working with Dell's right now
man.
to do something. But you see what Narragansett they did with Dell's too.
Yeah, they did. They made the
Yes.
Sandy.
Yeah.
The Shandy.
And then you have like Thirsty Beaver.
That was good. I like that.
That was a good one.
I gotta say,
And that's
I had
limited.
it.
Narragansett
It's
Yeah,
limited.
it is
Bells
limited.
in it?
It's only a certain time of the year.
Right,
They do
right.
it in the
Most of the
summertime.
summer.
Yeah. So
You
you,
ever had
That's
that,
a beer?
A shandy?
That's a beer.
It's a shandy. It's beer with lemonade.
It's beer with lemonade, and it has a special. It has the Narragansett, but it also has the
Dell's
Dell's
lemonade.
logo
Yeah, with
on
the
it.
little
You
lemon.
can't miss it.
yeah, it's
good.
really good.
It's good. You can drink like
We
4 or
do not
5 of them
promote
and not
liquor
even know.
here.
You
but
literally
it's
have
free.
people driving in from across
Hey.
the country to pick it up.
We're over
Yeah.
21. It sounds
are over
great. It's
21.
summer. I'm gonna get it.
So when you're 21, try the Narragansett shandy with Dell's lemonade. I promise you will like it.
Yeah, it is good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And these brands are working it like we have Burgundian Waffles. This guy he makes his own. He did a Kickstarter to do a food truck. But you ever seen those British double-decker ones,
Yeah, yeah.
like in the movies?
Yes.
That's what he's building right now. And it's
As a
just
food truck,
as a food truck.
And you can-
that's gonna be
You
crazy.
can sit on it and
So
have your meal.
usually what they do with something like that is you order on the first floor and then you go sit on the second floor,
Nice.
and you're sitting like underneath the sun.
That's
love
a
that.
crazy
How
good
cool is
idea.
that,
I'm
right?
calling ahead of time. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put
That's
it
a
like
crazy good idea.
I like that.
And he does amazing waffles. And the reason I bring that up is because he works with other brands too. Like he works with PVD Donuts. He works with Bucktown, which is they do like fried chicken and like
I heard
seafood.
of that place.
Yeah, Bucktown,
Is
amazing.
that a soul food place? Because I was,
well-
no, you know why?
Yeah.
Because I was searching on Google trying to find a local
Yeah.
soul food place
Yeah.
that we can review.
There used to be one on Broad Street next to like across from
Kings and Queens or
Classical.
something? Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know.
Right on that
I know you're
corner.
talking
That
about.
place was so good, man.
That was-
It was good. They
Time
had
ago.
bomb macaroni and cheese. Definitely had.
You
bomb
know, put me on that,
Yeah.
DJ Buck. I was like, DJ Buck is responsible for 20 pounds of this
Well,
body,
wasn't that
man.
next to a record store? Wasn't there a record store right there?
No, record store was down the street a little bit. You were talking,
Well, reminiscent about
Classical.
old school.
yeah.
back in the day,
I think it was DJ Ruckus was he was part of. It was like a half like salon and half record shop, I think.
Okay.
But that was down the street more on going towards like the Burger King.
Yeah.
It was over there.
Gotcha.
And oh man, I just love food. Like, listen, my taste buds in the last probably 10 years have exploded. I used to hate sushi. I used to hate any. I used to
You don't
hate
eat sushi?
No.
Used to.
No. I'm going back in time here. I used to hate Indian food.
What?
I just wanted my tacos and I wanted pizza burgers. Like I was that kind of guy.
California, cold.
Oh man,
I used to
you're
be
so biased.
I know. Yeah. I used to be that plain Jane, but this last decade, man, it's like,
It's maturity, honey.
yeah, that's
So now
exactly
you're
what
not
it
in
is.
your 20s anymore.
Yeah, I'm 21, so, and you know, it's the same thing. You know, try to use that same analogy with local food, man. Just explore what's here.
Yeah.
There's so many. Like I drove down to, I believe it's North Kingstown, to this place called Tilly's Cheesesteaks. Have you guys
Whoa.
tried that?
I've seen.
I never heard of it.
If
I
you
never even
want,
heard of it.
If you want, we'll do one of those shows there. The best cheese, and I've been to Philly. The best cheesesteak, and I'm not just saying that.
I wasn't impressed with Philly, Pat or Geno's.
You know, it was kind of dry for me.
Yeah.
You know what?
I like
Thing.
sauce. I'm a sauce boss.
Yeah,
you know?
I do too.
Okay. I'm with salt.
I'm a sauce boss.
You gotta say all the
Yeah,
words,
you know what I mean?
Sauce boss.
I hate
I gotta
dry
go through and
food.
find all these quotes and put it.
Yes.
Sure.
No, the thing is,
Just put 'em
with,
on
with
shirts.
Pat's
Yeah.
and Geno's is that they're kind of like
Must have been any
they
questions?
became so famous now that you know how when, like you were saying when
Yeah.
you become the big dog, sometimes you're like I can fall back.
Yeah.
Yo,
I love
So
the phone.
that gives other places
Right.
in Philly to come up.
when
Number
we were
87,
there,
yeah.
there was literally a line in both places. Like we had stood out in line for like an
And they
hour,
battled
hour
it
and
out.
a half, and then I get up there and I'm like, really? You know what I mean? But
It's like Disney, man. They got you. You know, you have
well,
to
Disney's
order
great
food
when
there.
you get on there.
Of
No,
course.
no, what I'm
No, yeah, you enjoy the ride for sure.
So that place
Wee.
is called Tilly's.
And then it's back.
Tilly's Cheesesteak in North Kingstown.
Tilly's were coming at you.
Tilly's.
We're coming for you.
Coming with that loop.
I love a
Absolutely.
cheesesteak.
Who's taking
Let's
us
be
there?
honest. I'm gonna be with you guys. Now, so.
I think we have a fourth person.
This is a Fantastic Four
I'll
now.
meet you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So and here's
good.
my
At
thing.
least I'm Latino flavor here.
Yeah.
Being alone, no, that's good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So,
Hey.
excuse me, Lupe. Excuse
Yeah,
me,
yeah, no,
Lupe.
please do your thing.
That's right. Kept very Latino to walk out.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say you ain't going to
I'm saying
disrespect.
it like
Okay.
Disclaimer here.
And we've been rocking with you, so cut it out.
know.
And you ain't even really Latino. You're from New Hampshire.
That's true.
I'm not.
No, how long did you? Yo, if you
that's
lived
funny.
in New Hampshire
22
for more than
years.
5 years, you become New
I'm
Hampshire.
coming home 6 more weeks, guys.
No.
Count it.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
That's
Dale's
too
like,
funny.
"You two gotta stop now." Listen,
So,
this was
and you-
amazing, by the way.
And
so
that's a
thank you.
prime example. Like, you know, it's something about being from California, something about Rhode Islanders. You guys need to start driving more than 10 minutes
Thank you.
Yeah.
from where you
Yeah.
live.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get out of that bubble.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah, we are-
cry
we-
too much.
we
it's
are
too far
spoiled.
away. It's 15
Get out of that bubble.
minutes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are you saying you guys?
I know, why
so
you
are-
saying you
she's
guys?
from New
But
Hampshire.
I've been
That's
in
why.
I
Hampshire.
travel.
I've been in New
Yeah.
Hampshire. I remember when I first
I
got
travel
there,
too.
I was pregnant too, and it took 20 minutes to get to the next exit, and
Yeah.
that's hard on a Rhode Islander.
Yeah.
But then after 22 years, I'm like, oh, it's only 30 minutes. Oh, it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, in
I'm like,
California,
"That's
I lived an
far."
hour away from the beach, and that's how we judge time. Is it within an hour? All right, cool. Everything within here is an hour.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, some stuff is
Exactly.
within a half an hour. A lot
Yeah.
of stuff is within a half
Right.
hour.
There's a
Rhode
lot of-
Island is
right.
what, 1 hour from one end to the other? Not even
Yeah,
45
not even.
minutes,
It's like 45
right?
minutes.
Not
Yeah.
even, yeah.
Okay, but no, for
Yeah.
sure. And you know how I figured out I was back to being a Rhode Islander? I was doing the shopping cart, and the shopping cart. You know, I don't like leaving it out because I don't want people to get hurt with the cart. And the shopping cart depository was down the way the parking lot. So I'm walking. I'm like, oh, that's fun. I'm like, oh no, I sound like a Rhode Islander. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this, and I walked
Yeah.
like an extra 500 feet
Yeah.
to put the thing there.
Wow.
You know, I might not have my life together, right? I might, you know, not be the best person, but I at least bring my cart back. That's like the bare
guy-
minimum that you need to do it in society,
Sometimes I'll even bring
right?
it back in the building because when it's raining, I see the poor guy collecting them.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let me help you out. I just throw it in
I'm
there.
not going to touch
Yeah.
base on this. Because I'm just
Hey,
not.
yeah.
Because he's the one that leaves it out. So
Uh-huh.
that
No, it's
Yeah.
nah. Anyway,
It's job security.
Yeah.
go,
So we
yeah,
gonna- we
Dale,
gonna- we
jump
gonna
on
leave
these
those
wings,
wings
bro.
there?
Did you have
Yeah,
some?
no, not yet, not yet.
Yeah, go
Alright.
ahead. I already had a few.
So is
They're
that your
really
first time
good.
having their wings?
So,
Huh? Say that again. Sorry.
Is that first time having their wings for you?
No, I've had these wings
Go
before.
ahead, Dale.
so these wings look like they have something on it, like a little
Hello.
seasoning.
Well, for Dale, like I said, me and Dale have done a few shows together, and I've watched Dale's eating habits. I kind of know if he likes something, if he don't like something. I seen this man literally peel breading off of a wing. After we ordered it, and I just was like, Dale, what's going on? And he was just like, I don't like my wings like that. I like my wings a
Here's the
certain
thing.
way.
Here's the thing about wings, right? They have to be crispy.
yes.
You cannot have that
Crispy.
Soggy.
that flabby
Skin.
like that. Places that do that, it's because they go like this. Shh, get the food out. These guys let that man. It's almost like chicharron.
Uh-huh.
You know, on the outside.
Yeah. That's
You gotta have
It's
that.
crunchy. It's good.
You gotta
You
have
have that
that.
crunch.
And
Yeah.
a lot of places feel like
I
they
need a
need
beer right now.
to bread it For me, just take the wing, throw some salt on it, throw it in the hot oil, pull it
Yeah.
out, good to go.
No, Jesus put a breading on it already. You know what I mean? It's called the skin effect. Like he took care of it already for us. We don't have to do any more to it.
You can say he already put it. See,
that
I'm a
that
breaded
cool down is
guy.
good,
I'm
though.
a breaded
Not
guy.
like-
Depending
in
if it's a
sense.
flavored one, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I'm a breaded guy because I like that down south southern fried type chicken. So I don't mind the breaded on
But a
mine.
little bit of flour, not like that stuff where it's like all it is soaking when you bite into it, it's like a dribble of.
Well,
but here's the thing: it can be breaded and still crispy.
Yeah, exactly.
This is good.
Some places
So-
are breaded and then
not
it's just
crispy.
like,
It's mushy.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like mashed potatoes on
These
top.
ones right here
This
were
is-
very crispy, very crunchy. I knew you would love
This
those.
is done right.
Yeah, those are
That's what
right
I
up
said
Bill's
the other
alley.
place.
For me,
They're done right.
for me, I
Nice
like
to have the
them.
farm.
I like them, but you know, like I said, it all depends on like you said earlier. It all depends on where you are. Me, I like mine a little bit breaded, so I would tear those up obviously because I love wings. But
They're good.
they're like I said, for me, I like mine's breaded. I like a little bread on mine because if they're breaded, I'll order them without sauce. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm the one of those dudes. People are like, oh, you want sauce? No, give them to me breaded.
That's what I
like
mean.
that.
I want mine just with salt.
Yeah.
But these have a little flavor to it.
Yeah, it felt like it got like a little like a I don't know a lemony zesty. You need
Yeah, I mean, and you notice like on the chips that they're a little seasoning. They
Oh,
don't
you
want,
got-
yeah, they don't.
get another one. Get a zombie
Yeah,
batch.
right, it's zombie bad.
I am having a ball over here. But
This
Yeah.
place is doing. This place is. This is
And Dale, this is right down the corner. You would. I'm actually happy because you probably would have never known if he didn't come.
I wouldn't know. He was telling me about that big sports complex or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah,
really? Where?
it's they're still developing it, and this place gets jam packed during games.
Yeah. Because
You know-
that's smart. That's smart. Like
Yeah.
wings, pizza,
I gotta find out
chips,
where
and
it's
stuff.
at.
And they do, they do the typical, pub stuff where like the trivia night and
Yeah.
the
Ooh, I love trivia
karaoke,
night.
those type of things. So they're in it to win it in there, and they also co-own a frozen yogurt place like on the same facility. So
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get from there to here when you came here? Because he picked us up earlier.
And the
right
food
before.
was like it was warm when we was putting
like
it on
5
the
10
trays.
minutes or 15 to 20.
nah, it was like around the 10-minute mark. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, just trying to get an idea. Of,
Yeah, I mean, but I was also,
That was a personal
He's putting it in his mental
Yeah.
GPS. He's like, how long? I'm thinking he's asking for like another reason. He's over here like, yeah. So
if they
But
deliver,
here's the thing, though.
Hungry
Yeah.
boys.
if they deliver, I finally got a pizza spot.
yeah. I mean, and that was
Even
me
if they
driving
don't, you could probably
conservatively
pick it
too.
up.
True.
yeah.
What'd you say?
No, that was me driving conservatively. So-
'cause you didn't want us,
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like,
I don't know if
these
Attleboro has
areas.
cameras yet. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
Why would he
Right.
live in?
no, in Rumford, but you just never
okay.
know. Every
you
new,
live close to me. I live in
yeah,
Pawtucket.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah, I live off Pawtucket Ave.
yeah. Oh, that's so close
Yeah.
to me. Wow.
Uncle Tony's is a good one over there.
Oh,
too.
I like Uncle
Yeah.
Tony's.
So good.
Yeah.
I
guys.
like Uncle Tony's.
Crunchy wings, flavorful, amazing pizza. The buffalo dip was amazing.
and
the
they
drink
do,
was
yeah,
not
they do,
sweet.
they do burgers. They do, gourmet burgers, the same frozen patty stuff. Like I've seen them make the balls of the ground beef with the seasoning, and it's just they're doing their thing over there, man.
Yeah. So how do you feel about now? Now you say you're from the West Coast. I don't know your nationality per se.
Right.
I was gonna say it's definitely some type of Latino mix in
We
there.
like
or whatever.
tacos.
Right.
We know
How
that.
do you feel about like Cape Verdean food, Caribbean food, and stuff like that? Because that's a different palate. Some people like it, some people don't. How do you feel about it?
The person that turned me on to Caribbean food, oxtail and all that stuff, was an Asian dude. Believe it or not. I'm not even lying. An Asian dude.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
There was a Caribbean spot right in Attleboro, right downtown, and it was so good. It was owned by it was a black lady and her
Wait, where
husband
was it again?
Caucasian. It was right downtown Attleboro.
Oh, okay. Oh, around
right,
here. Yeah.
right
yeah.
downtown Attleboro, and it was slamming. And I was giving them, props like, "Yo, this is so good," blah blah blah. And maybe like 10 minutes later, I was like, "Yo, can I order this?" He was like, "Okay." Hey, Chun Li. So the cook was the Asian dude in
Yeah.
the back, putting it down with the,
Yeah.
with the Caribbean
Hey,
stuff, bro.
I don't know if you guys know him, Henry Moo. So he used to own Lot 401 in downtown, in like the jewelry district in Providence.
Okay, I know.
And
what 401 is.
yeah, he's just another dude that loves food, and he's the one that I met him. There's actually was it called Tina's, the place on Federal Hill?
Yeah, well, it used to be. Yeah, it was Tina's, but before I went to Federal Hills. It was kind of in the. I want to call it was.
the Caribbean spot.
Yeah, with Tina's.
It closed down
Jamaican spot.
recently, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
did
but
it?
it was on Federal Hill. But before Federal Hill was somewhere else.
I saw it. I said, "I'm gonna come back."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went back. It was shut down.
So, oh, really?
Yeah.
It's good. I mean,
it still shut
again,
down?
it's
No.
a
Well,
hyper
no, it's still
specialty.
shut down.
It's like if you go to a taco shop, how many tacos of lengua they're gonna sell?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some of us like that
That's
stuff
tongue,
because we
by
were
the
grown
way.
up on it, and our palate just
That's what we grew
allows
up on.
it.
Cow's tongue.
Yeah, but some people, you know, they
Get turned off by this
stick to the
stuff, yeah.
steak and chicken,
For sure.
which is still great. You know, so
Have you been to the place in Pawtucket, Don Nachos?
no. So you guys are turning me on. Well, what's it called?
Don Nachos.
I don't know if it's a food.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a food truck, and
Yeah,
it's been there.
it's half and half.
It's amazing. It's very good.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, and the price is right. Can't beat that.
I went to this place in Central Falls called
that's a-
Hydro PUNC Cafe, and half of their shop is a hydroponic farm where they're growing vegetables that they use in the food and in the bakery. Yeah, I met with the
crazy.
owner, Amit, the amazing dude. He's like, you know, people keep telling him like, oh, you should open up on the east side or like somewhere more affluent and wealthy. He's like, nah, I'm trying to support my community. I want to grow
I
here.
know him.
Yeah, so
Rodeano.
I like that.
yes.
I know. I went to high school with
Oh,
him.
did you?
I
Yeah,
did.
amazing.
So is it right there near
It's-
Dunkin' Donuts across the street? That,
You know, I
that
don't know
little
Central
building?
Falls too well, but it was
Like a laundromat? No.
there was a laundromat on every corner.
Yeah, that's true.
what I was when I was driving
Remember I
through.
told y'all about Dale with the Wings? You noticed
Yeah.
Dale waited for everybody to talk and
Yeah,
then
right.
manhandled him. And I caught him at the corner of my eye because I know him.
Yeah, right. Thanks for coming, Dale.
Yeah, like, Dale was doing the talking, and he was kind of like,
like, but
I'm gonna
I
wait till they get to talking.
Yeah.
And I looked at the corner, he was just like, arr, 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 arr. like
But
Dale pulled a move that I normally do, but he kind of did it in secret. Now you want to put the plate
That's right.
down.
He always eats my food.
Yeah, right.
Always eats my food.
Tell me your life story. Go ahead. No.
So yeah, around the corner is Don Nachos.
Okay.
Is Mexican food. Very good.
Yeah, this place was right in walking distance from La Casona, so it was that close
La
to
Casona?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
La Casona is on Broad Street.
And their coffee is obviously him being Colombian. He's got associates and friends and everything in Colombia. He brings it straight from the farmer. Because I've been to Colombia, and a lot of the stuff that they sell in Colombia isn't the highest grade because they like to export their good stuff,
Yeah.
and they keep
Wow.
like the regular stuff there. Like the Dunkin' Donuts of Colombia is a place called Don. Oh my God, I forgot the name of it. Remember that Colombian coffee with the guy with the horse?
Yeah,
and the,
Yeah, yeah.
Don este.
What?
Oh,
Dime Quixote?
Don, not. I don't-
Don Callejon
Yeah.
coffee.
no, that's Italiano.
Right.
So yeah, so those are all over.
Valdez.
Valdez, yeah,
Yeah.
Juan Valdez.
Oh, yeah.
Juan
that's
Valdez.
So they have Juan Valdez cafes everywhere, like Dunkin' Donuts. By the way, there's a Dunkin' Donuts in Bogota, which I was like, what's going on here? This is weird.
That's
they're
from New
they're literally
England.
everywhere, man.
That's from New England. That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
They probably was like, what is this?
No.
They like this?
They try to take over the world.
Yeah. So so it's kind of cool to see somebody do capital investments in a city like Central Falls, in that part of Central Falls.
Absolutely.
And it was a complete build out. He's got a full staff there. They have the coffee. While I was there, the owner of Carter Bar, Philippe, he just closed that down, but he's opening one in
Now, Carter
downtown.
Bar was off
Thayer
Thayer
Street.
Street. Thayer Street.
So he
They
closed
had
it.
good food.
Yeah, good food. What he did.
Why they close? No.
I'm not sure why they closed.
Parking meters.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 times it has to do with like the lease with the landlord and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
So, but I don't know his
that's
specific
terrible. That's a
situation.
good place, so I love going there.
But he just opened up a new restaurant in downtown Providence called Leali. And it's
Ooh.
funny that
Ooh.
the thing I love about Rhode Island is he was coming into that cafe to buy coffee to sell at his restaurant.
Mm.
So you start seeing this like ecosystem of everybody helping each other out, which really makes everybody stronger instead of weaker. You know, a lot of people don't like to work with each other because they go,
Collaboration.
You have
oh,
to
they're
collaborate
going to get
with
one up on me or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
It's a
No.
weird
Yeah.
mechanism that we have sometimes.
Yeah.
And-
Even in comedy, we see it.
yeah.
I smell a couple of food reviews coming up with Lupe.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, I'm down. I mean,
Yeah, he's like-
I love my job, so.
I love your job. And I love your job.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, he
Watch out for
created
him.
it.
Actually,
That's fine.
I did good today.
There's plenty enough.
I
Actually did good today.
Listen, I'm being very, very nice and very cordial, but if there's no cameras here, this would be down.
Oh.
Be going upstairs and getting seconds.
If you notice, like I said, Dale waited for his opportunity. I caught him on the corner, though. He was just like, oh, yeah, they're talking. Yeah.
Would you like some more wings?
I'm good.
I get some.
Yeah.
I'll get some when we're off
Save it for the
camera.
after
Yeah, we're all full. We're all
Yeah.
full. Come on, stop.
So Lupe, can you, Lupe, want to say again
Yeah.
the events and the time, the date?
Sure.
Is it sold out yet? I mean, getting the
Sure.
tickets?
So
Yeah.
right now, we're still unleashing vendors, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've gone over 50. We're letting it out little by little, just build suspense, get you guys going. You don't know who we have. An Indian place. Yeah, we have an Indian place coming on. We have a very high caliber restaurant coming in. We're waiting that towards the end a little bit. Yeah. So
what he's saying, and I'm
Well,
going.
yeah,
I'm thinking in my
yeah.
mind. I'm like, who is it?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
is
yeah.
it?
yeah, it's a really fine dining type of place.
He's
So
gonna be like, so McDonald's. Is
Yeah.
you can get your
the
McDoubles.
McCafe. Yeah. No, and the crazy thing is that this event, and this goes back to always being able to work with everybody, being a positive person. Half of these restaurants that have signed up with us don't do these type of events. But because if it's it's Pat and I and the relationships that we built throughout the years, they're entrusting us with their brand, because they're basically giving us
Yes.
property over their brand to use on our own stuff,
And-
and that takes a lot of trust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like me taking over your show while you're on vacation. Like, you're only going to want the certain person to be the custodian of that.
Right.
So
right.
I don't take this lightly.
Wink, wink.
You might do
Yeah.
a good job. though.
Wink, wink. Go ahead.
Yeah, right? Go on vacation, man. Get out of here.
To be honest with you, I gotta say, like when you came in,
Yeah.
everything was very professional. Had the food like ready, everything was all
Yeah.
set, and he, obviously but he talked about, we had like a pre-talk before, and he always gave us the warning about this. He goes, "These gonna be good right here. Don't worry about it. When we get down there, whatever."
Yeah.
And don't open it till I tell you to.
Yeah.
I felt like he was
Well,
like,
you gotta make your granny.
Spanked the weather,
Yeah.
like them
But-
pop out, but it was good.
We're going to be like the Paslaks, the oso
So what-
poleros. We're going to spank your abuelita.
But what is where do you get this one? Didn't talk about where to get that.
Yeah,
We
because you
haven't
look like you're
legit-
interested. Like you picked up this bottle like three times.
So if you go to the
I'm gonna go
website,
with it.
this is obviously like a prepared product. This will
Yeah.
be in stores. They
I'm
are.
in what store? Like Whole Foods?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
Whole
assume
Foods.
because
Whole
it's organic.
Foods, yeah.
All right, so I'll be at Whole Foods.
And in some restaurants like Ocean State Sandwich Company in downtown Providence. A lot of these cafes have them. The Burgundian Waffles, the double decker guy, he just signed up. He's going to have them on his
Nice.
food truck.
Granny Scripts is very good.
Yeah, so they're teaming up with other distributors to kind of spread that Rhode Island love across the Northeast. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It even says it. That's
Oh,
what I
that's
like
great.
about.
Yeah.
I like about it. They even put like a little sailboat with the T on
Yeah.
it, and they put the
And-
Rhode Island original.
And
so,
they told me that they will never take that off.
no.
As big as they'll ever get, they will never take off the Rhode Island original.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I gotta say it's good.
Yeah.
Like I'm be honest. I like to be honest about stuff.
Yeah.
If I like now that I know about this,
Yeah.
if I was to go into a store, because I love tea and I like juice, I don't really like too much soda, or whatever.
Yeah.
But most of the time, if I get out, I go, I'll get the Nest tea because I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Or I kind of know about it. But now that I see these, I'm like, whoa, I don't need to
Yeah.
get the Nest tea, even if it's like
And
$3-4 more. I'd rather have something that tastes good.
And these are just two flavors that we
Yeah.
brought. I mean, they have more flavors. You know.
Yes.
Well, it was
Yes.
both really,
They
really
were
good.
Yeah.
really good.
So the date again for the
So
event?
it's June 6th, Crown Plaza in Warwick.
Crown Plaza and Warwick.
It's 6 to 10. We do have different tiers of tickets. So we have a regular ticket. We have a ticket for folks that don't drink or want to be a designated driver. So we give a discount on that. They can still try the food. And then if you're trying to be a baller, we have the VIP section,
I mean,
Okay.
listen,
You
if you're
got
trying to be a
a
baller
Yeah.
and you're trying to get
which is
Baller.
basically just me in a coat handing out cheese sticks. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, sir. Would you like some cheese? No, I'm just kidding. No, but the
Oh, wait,
VIP.
he's got the special bracelet.
Yeah, yeah. So the VIP section comes with a lot of these events don't have a lot of seating, so the VIP will have some seating.
That's nice.
Yeah, it'll have some seating. We have
Really
past
nice.
hors d'oeuvres, past complimentary champagne. You get that VIP kind of feeling.
Right.
And then if you kind of don't want to be because there'll be a nice little flow. If you kind of want to take a step back, it'll be
I
a
don't
nice
want to
place.
be amongst you peasants
Yeah.
while I try these tasty delectables.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that clip right there.
I don't want to be amongst you peasants.
You
I want to enjoy my caviar alone. I would like
Yeah, I
a
was just
space
about
on my own.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they have the help.
Alfred!
over there.
Yeah, right.
Alfred, bring me my cheese plate.
So June 6th, I'll be home for good.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
First,
Obviously, you guys know you're coming, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes!
But I'm a
I was in my mind. I was like, he's talking, and I'm like, after do I gotta like, hey man, remember when I did this? Remember me, man? When I was we was on the podcast.
Be like, no, man.
Yeah, yo,
Hey,
which
Lupe,
podcast?
What are you
that
doing
wasn't even my name.
No, yo.
Which podcast? No, I don't know.
What the who?
So
Yeah.
now y'all
I don't know you.
So June 6th.
Yeah.
So that's it. Lupe, the taste of Rhode Island.
Yeah. tasteofourride.com.
Tasteofourride.com.
Definitely follow us on Instagram. What we're going to be doing too is a lot of the restaurants, we're going to be letting them do an Instagram takeover.
I can't find
So they're gonna take over your
The
Instagram.
Instagram, and they'll give you kind of a back behind the scenes kind of thing of how they cook, and they'll talk about. They'll have their own version. We want them to just do whatever, have fun with it, and we're gonna select about a dozen of them, and they'll take over. It'll be some fun.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
I gotta
Yeah.
connect on Instagram.
Oh, and you guys asked if it was sold out, and the reason I got into the vendor part was we haven't really even pushed tickets, and we're already half sold out.
Wow.
So
So you got
No.
people on layaway
I
tickets.
sold
Like,
out.
Yeah.
People like, whenever you
Right.
send it, I'm my
Yeah.
first.
So we have, and we're gonna start pushing tickets probably at the end of the month, right? Because this thing is still like 6 weeks away, 7 weeks away rather. And at the end of the month, we'll start putting. So we'll probably be sold out by the end of the month. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, so make sure you get your
Yeah.
tickets now.
Get
You
'em
wanna
now.
go.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there. If we check our schedules, and I hope to be there.
Shoot, I don't care about my schedule.
Schedule.
I don't care about my schedule.
Rescheduling is schedule.
Okay, I will be like, hey, I was sick. So sick that I need to go somewhere and get special food to fix me.
Yeah.
In the VIP
Yeah.
section.
I
Yeah.
definitely hope to.
So it'll be a fun event. I mean, a lot of these events that I've gone to, they oversell it, right? There's a lot of people, and we spoke about this a little bit. They have either the same amount of vendors that we have or less, but they'll triple sell the events. And what happens is you're waiting like 20 minutes to get a sample. You get like 8 samples, and then the 4 hours are gone. I'd be upset.
But I would too.
Yeah, the restaurant feels like they're a conveyor belt, right? Because
Right.
they're just like here, going back to the number thing.
Yeah.
What we did is we're going to cap our tickets, and we're going to expand on the vendors, which we've already done, so that if you guys want to talk about things, and again, we talked about this, like if you have a birthday party, you can talk to them about catering.
Cool.
Just everything and anything that comes to your mind. And
And you actually get to sit and enjoy the food, because a lot of times if you're waiting in
Yeah.
line and you're getting your a little bit of this and that, you're trying to hurry up and eat
right,
so you can taste the next vendor.
right.
You know, you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
And walking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best of the best of Rhode Island. If you have any questions, if you see Lupe there, give him a shout out. Tell
I'll
him
be
you
there.
saw us
Shout
here.
out.
Give us a shout out if you see us. I'm looking forward to this event. I'm
And,
gonna
uh,
lose extra 10 pounds so I can get it all.
Yeah,
out.
that's right.
And for those of you guys that stuck with us and hung to the end of the podcast, we
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was
appreciate
this a long one? I don't know how long.
No,
we
it's-
go.
Oh, don't worry. We'll
Oh, okay.
no,
Oh, you're
no,
gonna
no,
edit it.
that. Here's
Lupe.
But when it
Boom,
comes
just
to,
the food.
No, when it comes to live.
we do our thing, man. That's what's great about what we do.
Yeah.
We do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
Say whatever we want to say, how we want to say it. So
You're
it's
your
all-
own boss.
It's
That's
all
what I
good,
love about
baby.
it. Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
good. So definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Please share this to get this message out. Hit that
Yes,
share button.
because
Yeah,
once
hit the
those
share
tickets are
button.
sold,
The
Yeah.
share button is free, people.
How about
Well,
this? How
not
about
really
this?
free.
How about this? Let's have a little fun, right?
listen up.
Everyone who shares, you guys pick a winner, or we'll give two tickets away to the event.
You heard that?
So,
You hear that,
So
guys?
I'll let you guys figure out the rules, but let's do like a sharing thing. If they share it and maybe tag a friend that they would take with them,
Yes.
and then we'll do it that way.
Okay, and
Alright.
we'll give them a couple days to
Yeah, give them a
to
couple
get that.
days,
We'll
yeah.
promote it. We got
Yeah.
some
I'm
time.
gonna
So-
put it live on mine.
share.
I'm gonna
So,
share it live on
people
mine.
are my friends. My friend, my friends on Facebook, and her friends on Facebook,
Share
and Dale and,
this
and Lupe.
live.
Share. And
we'll
if
pick
you,
two.
Yeah, we'll pick two. You get to enjoy, like, as you see this, and he only.
Well, it's a
he
winner.
only
It's
play-
a
he
winner
just
and their
playing.
friend.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we have everything there. So we have,
Yeah,
if you're
we're gonna
vegetarian, we have some vegetarian options. We got
Gluten free.
gluten free. We got
Vegan.
everything. Yeah, no, everything. I'll be honest. Every food group has been hit
Yeah.
on this event.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's make it happen. Oh,
Awesome. What's that?
that's our phone
That's
call.
the time.
That's the time.
That's the timer?
That's the time.
Oh, so we hit it perfectly.
Yeah, we hit it perfectly.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Peace out, people.
Well, all right, people. Until next time. Taste of Rhode Island.
Peace.